What's up? It's your boy Half the Hustler, CEO of the Bottega Boyz. Got my man C. Mayah with me. Bottega Boyz COO, and we're here with Hip Hop since 1987. Shit.
Shout my hip hop since 1987 niggas. HipHopSince1987.com.
What's good? It's your boy Rick Dange here with my peoples, the Bottega Boyz. What's good with y'all?
What's good?
What up, man? Glad to be here. Hype. First Hip Hop since 1987 interview. I'm geek.
Alright, appreciate that. For the people that don't know you guys, can you each tell us your names and where you're from?
I'm C. Mayah, man. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I'm out here in Wilkes-Barre, PA. Been a Bottega Boy for about a year and a half, man. COO of the company, man. Linked up with Half. Half.
It's your boy Half. Corey Mike is his birth name. You know what I mean? Anybody want to check anything? You know what I mean? I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. Moved to Reading, Pennsylvania. Now we out here in Montesville, PA. Representing Bottega. Brand ambassador for the company. Let's get into it, Rick.
Alright. Well, you each have unique stories. Your lives is definitely, you've done a lot in your life, getting from where you came from to where you are now. Can you tell people, each of you, what it was like growing up and some of your stories that got you from where you were to where you are now?
I started out in Brooklyn, New York, born in Kings County Hospital. My Dukes was a heroin addict, Pops was a heroin addict. I don't want to never say I was a have-not kid, because my dad, in his addiction, always made sure that at least on Christmas, but throughout the year, that we had fly shit. So, you know what I mean? But I knew that my parents was addicts. I knew other people knew my parents was addicts. So I was always a rebellious kid. Like, I didn't want my parents to be addicts. I would see other people going on trips with their family, and we was missing out on stuff like that. So, I started paying attention to the streets. We moved to Reading, Pennsylvania. About 16 years old, ran around in Reading, was locked up as a juvenile for just gripping kids up after school, taking whatever they had in their pockets, little sucker shit that we thought was cool. It was like me and 9 of my friends, they called us the Reading Hot 9. That was a crazy case in Reading. Came home, started being just a regular kid playing basketball. I was a real good basketball player then. I got engaged with the streets again, ended up getting shot in my face and my chest, had a bullet lodged in my neck right here. I just got a ticket. This was in October of 2001. I got shot in the head, and they just took the bullet out in October of 2015 because it started to move around in my head, so they took it out. But after I got shot, I moved to Colorado Springs. It was slow out there on the West Coast, the Midwest. I came back to Pennsylvania and moved to Pottsville, PA, caught a federal beef, went to the feds for a few years, came home from federal prison. Before I went in, I started promoting hip-hop shows and stuff. And when I came home, I picked it up from there, and this company seen what I was doing. I was drinking a lot of Moet, and we'll get into that a little later, but here I am right now.
All right, well, I guess I'm next. Mine ain't as interesting, or, I ain't been through as much, but grew up in Newark, New Jersey. Pops had a bunch of kids. Mom's raised us by herself, of course, working a bunch of jobs. I'm the oldest of 3 kids that she had. My pops had 17 altogether. Shout out my brother. I just lost him November 10th. I'm getting a little choked up, thinking about it. But just lost one of my brothers. He was 3 months younger than me. Just lost him in a hood in Newark, New Jersey, due to violence. People shooting all crazy down there. That's what my mom's moved me away from. I was real young. She moved me up here about 14 years old, man. I was in the 11th grade. Graduated high school at 16. And once I got freedom, it was over. I had to get back to the hood. I wanted to do the things that she moved me away from. Right. Like it was no more holding me back now. Right. You know what I mean? So I came up here, went crazy, went back down there, came back up. Went to college for about 2 years, studied marketing, business management. Streets got me though. Right. Ended up back and forth, losing about 18 years of my life to prison, for real. Did a 7.5-year stretch not too long ago. Came home, been home almost 3 years. Met him about two years ago. I did an Omarion concert out here in Pottsville. Nobody would let me do it. Like they was like, nah. Like, cause I was trying to break away from what they was doing.
Right.
They used to doing certain things. Oh, nah, you ain't letting us in. Half was like, nah, man, I got you. Come on out here. Now since then we've been rocking and rolling. Seen the Bottega. I was like, yo, that's crazy, Half. Bottega crazy, Half. He like, nah, man, I think I'm gonna give up on this thing, man. Many times he like, nah, I'm quitting. Fuck Bottega. Don't nobody appreciate me. I'm bringing their numbers up. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Everybody think I think I'm the shit because I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Yo, but don't nobody want to wait. Don't nobody want to be loyal. Don't nobody want to follow the leader. Like, boom, I got something good. I'm leaving this shit alone. So nah, I have put too much work into that, baby.
Right.
Like, let's just go in a different direction. Let's just start doing something. Go hard. Go hard, man. You keep going through it with your folks, with your family over this shit. Let's go. We're going to do it. Go.
Right.
Now we here with you. You know?
Right. So, the Bottega Boyz. Let's break it down from the beginning. How did that come about?
I was bored. I was sitting around one day, and the company was dealing with me. I had did a Styles P show, and they sent me a boatload of product from Orgy. I don't see the Orgy bottle. It was up there somewhere behind the gold one, but they gave me a boatload of Orgy and Bottega, and he asked me to just make sure that the artists get some pictures with it. So to get back to your question, what happened was I was doing it, but I've always been the type of dude, I always want my homies to shine with me.
Right.
Like, even in the street life, I always wanted everybody to shine. If I got to take my jewelry and let you rock it, like, I always wanted everybody to get that equal look. So I was like, man, I need some of my homies to be a part of this with me. Then I'm like, damn, what would I call us? And I'm like, Ciroc Boys, Black Bottle Boys. It was just dumb. Bottega Boys. And I'm like, all right. And it was like, the very first post I posted, like, mad people was hitting me like, how do I get down? The bottles is flying, like, the bottles is flashy. Like, when you see them, at first people associate them with Ace of Spade bottles, but once you see an Ace of Spade bottle, it's like seeing a Bentley and a Chrysler 300C. Like, once you see them, you're like, all right, they might look the same from a distance, but it pretty much just picked up. Like, there's been a revolving door, Bottega Boyz. Some is here for a reason, some is here for a season. Okay.
So we do see a whole bunch of bottles behind you right now. Can you tell us about the actual liquor company, the distributor for Bottega, how you put it together? Like, how did you actually link with them? How did everything come together?
Okay, so one of the reps, he never likes me to say his name, so I won't say his name.
That's cool.
One of the reps, he was from this area, and he must have been following a hashtag, a Moet hashtag. Being in the liquor industry, they look at certain hashtags. So he started seeing a pattern of whenever I threw shows, I always had cases and cases of Moet. So he hit me up in my inbox and was like, hey, how would you like to represent for a company that would comment back when you post their products, because you're not getting no love from Moet. They're not showing you no love. And I was like, all right, so talk to me. What we got to do? So he's like, I'm going to come out and see you. I was like, well, I'm thinking they're going to fly me somewhere because of the liquor rep. But he's like, no, I live right here in the area that you're in. So I was like, okay. So he came over. I gave him my address. He came. He brought the bottles. He showed me. So he was like, you down? I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, come out to the car. And we went out to his car. And when he opened it, it was just like, holy shit. Like, it was so much liquor in there. And I was like, man, I hope I don't let these people down. So Bottega is distributed by, if you look on the back of the bottles, Bottega is distributed by Palm Bay International. Okay. Palm Bay International has other little distributors such as Southern. Like, if you wanted Bottega, you would go through Southern, stuff like that. You would reach out to your daily liquor rep. They carry all types of stuff for Southern. You got Bottega. Bouillard is a brandy still. You got Bouillard, like they got brandies, but still whiskey down there. That's the single malt. They got the regular one. They distribute Bourbon Tequila. They distribute Dos Madeiras rums. So it's like it's a whole bunch of different. It's not just Bottega. I chose to stick with Bottega for the simple fact that it was the flashiness. Like I could walk around and say, hey, we the Bourbon Tequila dudes. You'll look at this bottle and be like, nothing really catchy about that bottle. But you know, this Bottega, if you Google the word and look it up, it means fly, flashy. A lot of times if you type in Bottega, pictures of Louis Vuitton, Cavalli, all that type of Italy fly clothing is what pops up. The Louis Vuitton hand luggages, the suitcases. So it means fly, flashy, and that's just me.
Okay. So what's the goal for the Bottega Boyz?
A lot of people will sit here and be like, oh, this is my goal, this, that, and the third. Rick, this joint's still getting off the ground, baby. Yeah. I'm still paying my dues. I'm still sponsoring shows for free. Sometimes I get paid, sometimes I don't. But I mean, the goal is to just feed my family and my homies, man, like, and have some fun with it. I don't. When you gonna say that? But I don't want to do nothing that's not fun. Okay. And I'm having fun with this. Like I like going into my inbox, looking at different people hitting me, trying to get down. So now you're intertwining me with your life. Like me, would I have ever crossed paths with Stiz and hip hop since 1987? I don't know. Right. I've been a fan of Stiz. I've been seeing his music from when he was with Ape Gang and all types of stuff. Right. But as young black men and street dudes, we all have a tendency not to reach out to another brother because we feel like we might get quoted, oh, this nigga dick riding, or he ain't my day one, well, I'm gonna answer his DM or stuff like that. So man, I'm just happy to be here, bro. So where I want to take it is to the top as far as it could go till I'm done having fun with it. When it becomes a headache and like, you know, I'm arguing every day, which I'm already doing, but you know what I mean, when it becomes like that, I don't want it no more.
Okay. Now, you guys are major players behind the scenes and you work with a lot of artists. Can you tell the people about some of the events that you guys have been a part of that you already dealt with?
You start down with that.
I've done shows with Trey Songz, Omarion, Hurricane Chris, Ty Dolla $ign, Kid Ink, shout out to Real Deal. Raekwon, who else? Cassidy, Freeway, Beans. The list just like Keisha Cole, Tory Lanez, P&B Rock, like it just go on like.
We're here today because Bottega Boyz are also hosting / sponsoring the Battle Academy's next event.
So I'm just happy that I'm gonna be able to witness history. I seen somebody post on Stiz's comments, or maybe Stiz reposted it, but like people from across the United States are shouting out like, damn man, Philly's returning to the battle scene, and that's big because Philly's always been that. I'm seeing a whole lot of people now reposting like videos of dudes standing on the corner with 40 people behind them while they spazzing, and that's back when Vodka and all of them was doing it, Cheek, and like, you know what I mean, I just brought a new handgun, I'm itching to shoot it, I'm gonna start banging niggas like Bishop and Juice. Like these is like street hip hop icons, underground in Philly, like Frank with the Grippers going, Hollow Man, you know what I mean, Creed Force, them type of dudes that we used to watch, Jack Frost, like all them type of dudes. So like to see the era of mumble rap starting to slowly go down, because I don't care what nobody say, it's declining. You can see that it's declining. There's certain people gonna have their wave, but it's declining, and you know, it's coming back to that street. Like I see a dude that had like 17,000 followers a week ago. Somebody just posted it today. This young boy LP something, but he got like 190,000 followers in 1 week because he's spitting like that. The
kid from Philly. Yeah,
but what's the Bugsy and them just put out a challenge where you had to walk through the streets and they did, and everybody was doing it, and it was like, man, that's where it's at, man. Like, so I just want to see that gritty era of hip hop returning. I think the Battle Academy gonna bring that back, and I'm glad. It's nothing like being a part of show number 6 or show number 7. This is the first one, and like, we part of that, and you know,
That's
20, 30, 40 years from now, when hip hop since 1987, and Stiz is walking across the stage at the BET Awards, getting the icons of battle rap, you know what I mean, and I just would be able to look across and say, yo, man, I was there, I was a part of it.
Right.
Right there.
If you could pick any two rappers to battle, who would you pick?
If I could,
Yeah, any two. And why?
I would like to battle Conceited, because I think Conceited is trash. I think he's overrated.
Oh, you want to battle?
Yo, I'm nice, B. Look at my videos.
You heard what he said? No.
I spit. I would need some time.
I
to
know you
prepare.
nice. Look, listen, I
But
know
listen,
you nice, right?
So Conceited is one of them. And just because I would like to see what he would come at me with, and he's probably like the top guy in battle rap, man, is boy from St. Louis. He on Wildin' Out. We're Conceited.
Oh.
Nah, not Charlie Clips.
I mean, what's the name?
Ah, man. Anyway, it's on the tip of my tongue, but he's sick with it. He definitely got that wordplay. He always liked to remix his Jones when he be spitting. The boy from St. Louis, I can't remember it. Hitman Holler. Yeah, Hitman Holler, that's his name. So, you know what I mean? Hitman Holler, I would like to see how crafty he is off the top. Like, I was a good freestyle dude. But speaking of battles though, my man, I don't know if he hit y'all up, but Chinko the Great said he want to battle. He said, yo, look, man, get me something half. I'm a wolf on Broad Street. Let me tear somebody up over there, boy. I was like, I'll put dollars up for you to battle somebody if they're gonna take it.
Okay.
Like,
I got somebody for you to battle, chick.
Okay.
We got somebody for you to battle, chick.
Who would you battle?
Nobody.
Well, he don't want to be on that stage and somebody has some bars for him already.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Well,
You only live once, baby.
you guys are you're not only in the liquor business, but you're also in the music business too. Tell us about some of the artists you guys manage and about their music.
All right. That's bringing about stardom, that side of it, you know, to the Bottega Boyz. We got P Sanity and we got Shad Dreezy. Shout out Travi the Don too, you know. That right there, we have Shad Dreezy. He's 17 years old. Favorite artist is Dave East. We was talking about him earlier, and he's a super beast, man. Like you can actually put him up against anybody. Like he could write for grown men. He's 17 years old. P Sanity. What can I say about him, boy? You know, he's the package. He could go in. He can record 3 songs freestyle. You know, and I think all 3 of them would be hot. You know, if not all 3, you know, 2 of them. The other one would be an album cut. You know what I'm saying? But
he was part of the Go Getters too.
Yeah, at one time he was a part of the Go Getters. You know, he was in a group with Joey Jihad. He's originally from Philly. He got a crazy backstory. He just came home. He was doing 4 years. Right now we trying to move through the underground scene. We had a little tour with him. Speaking about some of the shows that we did, he was actually a part of that. We linked up with Walt and Ness on a couple of them.
Walt from Black Ink Crew.
From Black Ink Crew.
Shout out Walt.
Yeah. We just all over the place with it, man. You know, trying to do whatever we could do. They said that millionaires, you know, collect income from many different places, man. You know, so we got to touch everything.
So is your goal for them to get record deals, or you want to keep it all independent and just you guys put them out?
Well, right now, man, you know, options are open, but we really, you know, would like to do the independent thing. You know, that's where the money's at. But sometimes you have to, you know, play chess with them. You know, sometimes for the greater good, you got to allow one of them to go through the door first. You know, and right now, you know, for everybody that don't know what stardom means striving to achieve relentless dominance over music. And the only way you can do that is if you hit it from every angle. And, you know, these are the first 2 that's coming through the door. But we got singers, you know, rock and roll artists, all that. Like, we want to touch every genre of music.
Okay.
You know?
So what are you guys currently working on? Like, Do they have any mixtapes about to drop? Singles right now going crazy.
Season just dropped.
Yeah,
we just did the tour. We're actually still doing dates each month on the Sanity Season tour. So,
yeah. He actually has something on iTunes. I'll give you one. Yeah, he got something on iTunes right now. He got Honey Please on iTunes. Yeah. It's on all your major download spots. Shadreezy, we should be having something on him soon. Okay. It's crazy, man. Probably before y'all leave, I'll link up, get y'all, you know, some info on them, man, so y'all could check them out. But they definitely there. They got the sauce, baby.
For the people that's watching this and they want to follow you guys on social media or contact you through email, what's all of your social medias and your emails for them to hit you guys up?
Mine is at CMayah03. That's IG. You know, Facebook, CMayah Winner.
Mayah, spell it, because they think of Mayah.
Oh yeah, C-M-A-Y-A-H. You know, I pronounce mine. You know, I spell mine the way I pronounce it, Mayah. You know, some people say Mayah, but it's Mayah. Winner, W-I-N-N-E-R. Okay. You know.
You can all hit me at Bottega Boyz at Yahoo, Bottega Boyz at Gmail, Boys with the Z, B-O-Y-Z. On Instagram, at Bottega Boyz, at Bottega Boyz PA, at Bottega Boyz Miami, at Bottega Boyz Texas, at Bottega Babes, or at The Real Have to Hustler, TheReal HALFTHEHUSTLER. That's how you get verified.
Yeah.
That's how you get verified from a bunch of different media outlets putting your joint out.
C.M.A.Y. AH03.
I need that blue check, Instagram. I need that blue check. So yeah, you know. Hit me up. I ain't gonna say for no bookings, because if Instagram shut down, a lot of these chicks' modeling careers is gone. So we don't care about no bookings. Just check for us, see what we're about, and see how we can get involved in what you got going on. Okay. Sponsorships, anything. Don't feel like nothing's too big or too little.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to leave us with before you get out of here?
I just want to say shout out to Hip Hop Since 1987. Shout out to Stiz. We appreciate y'all giving us the opportunity. Shout out to my man Pop from the barbershop. Shout out to homie Reek, Real Deal Records. Everybody that's
Peace Sanity, man. Shadreezy. Anybody that looking for bookings for them, man, hit me at LWinner. That's LWINNER.ENT@gmail.com. Look them up on Facebook, IG at Peace Sanity. That's at PSANITY, or at Shadreezy. That's at SHA_DREEZY. You know, I appreciate y'all for coming out, man, giving us this platform, Rick. You know, Stiz. Definitely appreciate y'all, man.
Bottega Boyz, past and present.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, it's your boy Rick Dange here with the Bottega Boyz, signing out for HipHopSince1987.com.
Shout my HipHopSince1987 niggas. HipHopSince1987.com.
I mentioned a little ago that the last time we filmed was at the rehearsal for the Meek Mill's concert here in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Recently, Meek was unjustly sentenced to 2 to 4 years for a probation violation. First off, how's Meek doing?
He good. He chilling.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Have you been able to see him?
No, for some reason they rejected me. I don't know why. Something happened. I don't know.
Okay.
They ain't let my name make the cut on the joint.